Hello, it's Catherine Newton here, entrepreneurial success coach and lover of life. Welcome. I want to talk to you and connect with you today about the 5-day aligned action challenge that I'm putting out to you as a little freebie, as a gift, as something to keep you inspired and to keep you motivated. Why do we need something like this in our lives? Well, the truth is that along the way, we know we have things to connect to. We know we have things to do. We know we have deadlines in place, and we know we have commitments that we have said yes to, and something happens along the way. Distractions happen, there are obstacles that get in our way, we get distracted, and look, it happens to the best of us. And I was concurring with a number of my clients recently, and we talked about what it takes to actually create the persistence and create the momentum. Persistence, of course, is something that I'm incredibly passionate about. I was lucky enough, gosh, it was actually 3 years ago now, to have been a contributing author in the Think and Grow Rich Today version. It was the 75th anniversary of Think and Grow Rich, and teamed up with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. And my chapter is actually a chapter on persistence. So it's something it is very, very dear to my heart. And in the process of putting together this chapter that I'm just pulling out here, what I know is that we all need to have disciplines in place, right, to keep us persistent. And as Philip Mills said, who was one of the leading experts that I interviewed, he said it won't get easier, you'll just get better. And so what I wanted to do for you today was to take the concepts of Think and Grow Rich, to take the concepts of my chapter on persistence in here, and actually guide you and walk you through a 5-day aligned action commitment. Why? Because I know that we need that motivation. We need to be able to have a space to come together where other people are holding us accountable. And why not? I mean, Facebook is just such a beautiful way to create this alignment, isn't it? And it's such a beautiful way for us to be in flow and to be guided around others. And what I'd love to know from you, as I am joining you here on this live, I'd love to know, what is it that if you could commit to one thing that you could do every day consistently for the 5 days? Now, we're starting on March the 6th, starting on Monday, March the 6th, and I'm going to be popping into this space on my Facebook page to guide you and give you some motivation and inspiration each day. In fact, one of the first things I'm going to be talking about on Monday is the real key factor for overcoming the fears that get in the way. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. And I know I'm giving you a little carrot, but we all need incentives, right? What we know to be true is passion is often not enough for us. We actually have this big obstacle that often gets in the way, and it's called fear. And so my intention for you is I'm going to help you to build the desire that you have for what it is that you're creating in the next week. The desire, if it's stronger than your fear, will always guide you in a way that is more inspiring, and it will hold you accountable to that. So go ahead and have a think about this while I'm talking to you, while I'm connecting with you here, and let me know what is the commitment, and go ahead and put it in the comments below. What's the commitment? What do you want to focus on? What is the thing that you know that if you did this and you got consistency with it, it would make a massive difference? Maybe that for 5 days you want to actually connect with your tribe. Perhaps you want to send out a 5-day email series to your tribe and see who connects and see what happens. Invite them to have a conversation with you. Invite them onto some free challenge that you've created. Invite them to connect on your blog, or to give you opportunities to connect and let them know that you're working on a project, and what would they most like to see you do within that project. What biggest questions do they have? So there's lots of different ways for you to be connecting into thinking about what is it that you really want to commit to. I mean, for some people it might simply be that they want to work on their gratitude journal every single morning for 5 mornings, and then that can start to become a habit. You might decide that actually your big focus right now is exercise, and you want to get out there and exercise diligently every morning, and you want to come onto the page every morning and say, I did it, and post a photograph to say that you did it. Perhaps what you want to do is you want to focus on your diet, on your focus on your eating. And so it's for 5 days you're going to do a cleanse, or you're going to do some kind of a healthy eating regime. What's it going to be for you? And what you'll notice here is I'm not just talking about business strategies, I'm also talking about personal. Why? Because when we make a decision and we commit to it, it doesn't matter whether it's business or personal, as long as we are making progress, then that progress will set us up for feeling better. And I'm a really big believer that it's all about the joy, right? It's about how you feel. How do you feel? So imagine how you are going to feel. Imagine, right? Imagine how you're going to feel when what you do is you get through each day and you get on the page and you let us know. Right, so great thought, Craig. You know, regular social media posting. Perfect. They're perfect. This is a perfect space for you to overcome that level of procrastination. You know what, Craig, we might even encourage you to do a Facebook Live, right? If you haven't already done one. Maybe for 5 days, you guys want to do a Facebook Live as well. You want to join me on here and put the link up and let us know what you're doing. This is going to be a space where lots of people are going to be interacting and going to be connecting in. And because I'm going to be posting it, I'm going to be putting it on my email list, and it's a great space for you to be noticed. So what is your commitment, and what's going to keep you there? What's going to make you really show up? So I thought about this. I thought to myself, right, what is going to help my tribe to actually commit to doing something? And they say they're going to do it, and they're going to do it. And so I thought I will give away some prizes. So stay tuned. And for those of you that commit to doing every day for 5 days, you're posting up there, you're telling us what you're doing, you're committing to it, I'm going to send you something in the mail. Yes, I am. Why? Well, who doesn't like getting something in the mail? And it's a little incentive for you and a little surprise that will be waiting for you at the end of this 5-day challenge. So one of my things, of course, is I've got my 3-day live event coming up. Inspire and Ignite. It's one of my signature events where I love to help people in that space of overcoming their money mindset, stepping into their marketing genius, getting their messages out there, and to really have confidence in themselves as an entrepreneur, letting themselves believe in what they're doing, and seeing that they can make a greater impact in the world. And so my focus over those 5 days is going to be reaching out and connecting with people and letting them know, making sure that they're aware that Inspire and Ignite is coming. And so that's going to be one of my focuses during those 5 days. I'm going to do consistent action over. So yes, you will see me doing consistent action too. And I'm telling you this because, you know, we all need a space to be able to go, okay, this is what I'm doing. So your turn. What are you doing? Go ahead and tell us, and go ahead and let us know what is it that you're doing, so you can have that accountability, and so you can make that commitment. When we make a commitment and it becomes known, then we can create some momentum. Now, if you are a little shy, and that's okay, if you don't feel like letting us know what your challenge is, tell a friend. Go and make a point of sending them a message or picking up the phone and calling them and saying, this is what I'm doing, this, I can't wait, I'm excited, it starts on Monday, hey, let's start today, whatever works for you. And it's going to be a celebratory week for me. It's my birthday on Sunday, so I'm going to be celebrating all that week, and you guys get to come and join the party. So if this is the incentive that you needed to get some real actions done, have a good think about it, and choose the thing that you get most distracted around. Choose the thing that most gets in the way of you achieving your success. I'm just moving over the sun because it's so bright. That was going to help you to achieve that greatest level of success. I think the sun just wants to follow me. The greatest level of success, and you'll get to the end of the 5 days and you'll be like, yeah, I celebrated that. And also think about, well, what do you want to do at the end of the 5 days when you've accomplished this? We're going to talk about along the way. I'll give you some guidance around what's going to actually set that in motion. One of the things that I've done recently is made a decision to collaborate with others, which really strikes the iron for me. It really juices me and inspires me. And so collaboration with others, and also moving out of my home office and setting up into a space where I've got collaborative opportunities in a shared working environment. So there are certain things that I'm going to encourage you to do over the 5 days that's going to keep you in alignment with your growth. And I work a lot with home-based entrepreneurs, and these home-based entrepreneurs, you know, they have a home office, and that's fine and well. But the more that you can actually get out from behind your desk and go and meet people and have conversations and build relationships over coffee or over a hot desk, then it's going to be a win-win. So it's all about the action. The next 5 days, from Monday the 6th of March through to the 13th of March. Is that right? Yes. 6th, to the 11th of March. We might just keep going if we're all inspired. And it's going to be a time for you to actually get some things done. So thank you for showing up for you. Mark in your diaries to come along and join these Facebook Lives. They're going to be happening at 8 a.m. New Zealand time. And yes, I know for you Indonesian and Western Australia people, that's very early. So you have to come back and listen to the Facebook Live later. I look forward to helping you to rise, helping you to get your task done, and may the sun shine on us. You know, it's funny, I was thinking here, gosh, the sun's very, very bright in my face, but actually, you know what? We're reaching the end of summer here in New Zealand, and I'm just loving the sunshine. I've just come from the gym, so my hair's a little all over the place because I haven't had a chance to do it yet. But I'm showing up for you. I'm showing up, and I'm doing what it takes. I'm being persistent, even though. So this is your task too, my friends. We're in this together. 5 days. Let's make it happen. Go ahead and let your friends know that you're doing this as well. Get them to come and join us. It's free. You don't have to sign up. This is just an opportunity for me to give back to you and to inspire you and your entrepreneurial confidence as much as you possibly can. All right. Much love. Bye for now.